So, Year 8 mathematicians again, looking at adding fractions with different denominators, and we need to find a common denominator. Let's look at a problem like this, 4/15 plus 5/12. Now, the method that we looked at before was we could say that the common denominator is equal to 12 times 15. 12 times 15 is equal to, is that 180? Yes, I think that's right. 10 times 12 is equals 180. So what we could say is that what we need to do is say that this thing becomes that 4/15 gets multiplied top and bottom by 12. Remember that we've really not changed it at all, we just multiplied it by 1 because 12/12 is 1, so it isn't different from what it was before. Plus the 5/12, well, we can multiply it top and bottom by 15. Again, we haven't actually changed it, and if we do that we end up with 4 times 12, which is 48 on the top of this one. 12 times 15 is 180, plus 5 times 15 is 75 over 180 equals 48 plus 75, 5 plus 8 is 13, carry 1, 123 that looks like, 4 plus 7 is 11, carry 1, 123 over 180. And that is the correct answer, but we've done it a slightly difficult way, and it's involved rather large numbers. And if you look at 123, one of the things you notice about this is it is divisible by 3. If you add the digits up, I think you know the thing, if you can add the digits up and get an answer which is divisible by 3, then the thing that you're looking at is divisible by 3, is itself divisible by 3. So we can divide top and bottom by 3, and that means that is equal to, well, divide the bottom by 3 is, the denominator by 3 is 60, divide the top by 3 is 41 over 60. And that's a better answer, it's a simpler answer, and if you look at 41 you'll find that it's a prime number, so we can't divide it by anything, so this is the number in its simplest terms. But the problem that we had is that in order to get to that number, we had some big numbers going on here, quite a lot of calculation to do, and an answer which then needed to be simplified. And the reason for that is this is a common denominator, but it's not the lowest common denominator. We need to find a way of using the lowest common denominator. Obviously, if this is 41 over 60, this must be some number of 60ths, and this must be some number of 60ths. And if you look at these two fractions, you find it's possible to simplify them both so that we end up with something over 60. So what we needed to find, we needed to get directly to the 60 being the lowest common denominator, the lowest common denominator equals, well, it probably equals 60. Well, I haven't proved that it equals 60, but certainly 60 is a lower denominator than 180, and using that would make this calculation easier. And that means that there is something that we have to do that's not just the same as multiplying the 12 and the 15 together. So I'll look at that in the next video.